Just watching this video, then I came up with this thought that not everybody can think through their own problems. Some people have to talk them out, and I think that's what's happening. Well, I wouldn't say that's what's happening. It could be what's happening with all these shootings. Is there? Well, no, because some of them put up videos about their hate and stuff like that. So I don't know about that. But maybe they don't have any, any pushback saying, with the proper wording of how what they're thinking about is wrong, and the consequences of and all that. But there are people that can think through their problems and aren't persuaded by, well, I don't know if there's anybody. I might be the only one who can think through the problems, and everybody else needs help possibly. But a lot of people can. What gets them into trouble, what gets crimes committed, or what turns them to start walking down the path to crime, or walking down the path to whatever, anything that veers off trying to be a decent human or whatever like that, as far as how you treat others in society and stuff like that. And instead of just people that a lot of people just treat people what they know with respect and everybody else with disrespect. And they're like, well, you haven't earned my respect, so, and what kind of way is that to go through life? So anyway, there are people that can think through a problem, and there are people that can't. And because they're persuaded by thoughts that are other people would push subliminal thoughts. I mean, it's true. If you don't believe me, if you think this is some magic show, joke, hoax, or conspiracy theory, is not. It's it's crazy how much subliminality in every aspect, it's in everything, and how it is and how it works and how people use it, how they abuse it. And there's a lot of reason there's so many problems on the planet, and the reason so many people go astray is because they get the thought in their head, which wasn't there before, but something happened to them, something subliminal, something one of those words that catch your notice, because it's the word wasn't, you might not be walking around with that word, but all of a sudden you hear some word and it's in your head at the same time, and it grabs your attention. So that's what grabs your attention. When it hits you, you either feel like it's you or you need to be around it or something like that, because it hits your brain. Instead of saying, wow, should I allow that in? Because you shouldn't allow anything in your head. I mean, that should be peace and tranquility. And otherwise, it's just going to be chaos. If you just start allowing this, that, and the other, you're going to have Grand Central Station. And people will run through you like a train station, and there'll be whole groups that'll use and abuse you. And you got to be careful what you think, and you got to choose, do you want to think it or not? Because not all your thought is your own. So anyway.